Hey guys, it's the 22nd of December. I almost said 23rd. 22nd of December today, which means we have 3 days until Christmas and then 4 days until you get a shot at being one of the 10 men that we start on this process of finding freedom. Today, I want to talk to you about a rubber band. You see, the last piece that needs to happen for you to find real freedom is that you have to see who you really are. You have to finally get past all the gunk inside of who you think you are and discover your true identity. This rubber band here represents who you think you are in a way. Like, this is the trajectory and direction of your life. If this hand here is the peg, this left hand is the peg this is what you think you are. For your life, for your whole life up till now, as long as you've been in addiction, you've looked at yourself as an addict. You've looked at yourself as like, I'm an addict, or I'm a recovering addict, or I'm somebody who's been in addiction, or I'm just kind of I just have a temper, or I'm not good at this, or I'm a perfectionist, or whatever it is that you think you're doing. That is the identity that has pegged you in place. And so as I start to move my life in any direction, I could go this way, I could go that way, I could go over here or there. This little peg holds me there. And it takes more and more power, more and more willpower for me to finally get further. And at a certain point, it's like I can't go any further. At this point, the only thing that will actually enable my life to catapult in the direction I want is to let go of this last hand. But see, most people think, well, no, I just keep pushing. And they don't realize that the identity that they've been holding is the thing that's been keeping them in place. You see, as long as you think of yourself as an addict, you'll get some great amount of freedom, and then it'll pull you back. And then you'll find some more freedom, and it'll pull you back. And you'll try this other thing, and it'll pull you back. But the only way for me to get from here to that tree, that's the place we want to go. And the only way for me to get from here to that tree is I have this and I stretch out toward it, but then as I let go of the past, ooh, I got bad aim. I went past the tree. As I let go of the past, that's the thing that catapults it. Yes, I have to do the work to push me in that direction. It's not like, oh, I release this identity and suddenly my life changes. That's the next step. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But today, oh, I've released the past. Boom, that's what throws it. That's what gives me all the momentum. Because all the energy that was holding me back here in this place is the thing that will be used now to move me back that direction. Okay, you're so far, and you don't know what life will be like when you're not addicted. Like you haven't experienced it in so long that it's like it's a foreign concept to you. I get it, and so the process we've got to go through is to help you see who you really are, so that you can understand that life without it is actually a natural thing for you. You can understand that you're more than capable of handling life without it. But for now, it's kind of a foreign concept. And so I lead you through a process of help you getting past all the gunk that's been buried on top and piled on top of who you really are, and that has made you believe that that's who you are. We get rid of all the gunk and who you are on the inside. This being that doesn't need anything to be fixed is there, and it can finally blossom and grow. And you'll be able to see it for what it is and really be your true self. We're not trying to change you into anybody that's not you. We're trying to let who you are on the inside, this being with the capacity to make conscious choices with all these gifts and abilities to finally blossom in life. And the only way to do that is to dig away all of the turds that have been left on top of you that you've accumulated because of what people said about you, because of experiences you've had, because of addiction, because of shame, because of guilt, because of mistakes that you've made, because of history and all this other kind of stuff that your belief systems and all that kind of buries you sometimes. And so if we can just dig that away and I'll give you breathing room, then all of a sudden, boom, off you go. And we get here to this successful experience where I was aiming for this and I surpassed it. I wasn't even aiming past it, but I surpassed it because I was finally able to let go. Finally able to let go of this one thing holding me in place. What is that for you? And do you know how to let it go? If you don't, the 26th is your day. That'll be one of the processes we go through to take you from the fake you to the real you. The shift. This process called the shift. That's what's really going to make a massive difference in how you see yourself. And then only from there can we now create a direction for your life. And that's what we'll talk about tomorrow. So on the 26th, 10 men. I hope you're one of them, because life's beautiful on the other side, brother. And if you don't believe that it's possible for you, or that you're really capable of it, I can assure you that you're wrong. One step at a time. They're easy. They're simple steps. Some of them are kind of intense. If you're willing to do one step at a time, then as you move your way through this, you'll see a whole different light enter into your life. You'll feel things start to come up. You'll feel a difference starting to be made. Just one step at a time. So be there on the 26th. If you're not on the list to be handed out the secret link on the 26th, then get on that list. Go to liberateaman.com and sign up on the opt-in page there. It'll take you to some videos where you can see me talking about my addiction, my wife talking about it. They're talking about a process to apply. You don't need to apply for this. You'll get the link on the 26th if you're on that list. So I look forward to it. Tomorrow we talk about what happens after you finally found yourself.